Let's turn our attention to Sweden now, where vandals have broken into a Stockholm mosque, spray painting Nazi swastikas and messages of hate against Muslims on its walls. We discussed the act with the head of the separate Turkish Islamic Cultural Association.
When I saw the Hitler symbols, I suspected we had been the target of an attack on our place of worship. This is not acceptable. It is not okay to attack a place of worship. We are completely normal people and we have nothing to do with politics. We have a great trust for the Swedish police. They have handled this correctly and also arrived here very quickly, so we are very grateful. On Saturday evening, I also received a call from the Swedish Minister for Culture and Democracy, who conveyed the Prime Minister's message of disapproval. Places of worship should not be subjected to attacks, and they will do what is necessary to make sure of that. Anti-religious incidents have occurred more often lately. Synagogues, churches and mosques have been attacked. These are places of worship and people come here with the purpose of praying, nothing more.
Yeah, as just mentioned, this is far from being the first time that a religious site has been attacked in the Swedish capital. In the video here, you can see the result of a similar incident in 2014 in which the swastika symbol was spray painted over the doors of the central mosque. It wasn't the first time either that particular building was vandalized. Well, a year later, in just 1 week, 3 arson attacks were carried out against mosques in Sweden. However, this time around, many media outlets quickly jumped to the conclusion that such anti-Muslim sentiments correlate with the current refugee crisis and the rise of right-wing parties. Well, that is as 2014 and 2015 saw the country take in a record number of refugees. However, the chairman of righton.net, Daniel Freiberg, believes that racist attacks have always been there, and it's just a convenient way for the liberal media, in his words, to attack the right.
The Western liberal media has a clear agenda. They even admitted themselves that they have a clear agenda to counteract populist parties, and it fits their narrative. And it's not a coincidence that someone throwing firecrackers into a mosque becomes headline news all over Sweden. Crimes committed against Swedish people by migrants, for example, brutal rapes, brutal killings, never make the headlines in the Swedish media. And it's no coincidence. It's a liberal agenda journalism at its best, basically. One thing to really bear in mind when it comes to these crimes, or so-called crimes against asylum homes and so forth, is that it has been statistically proven in Sweden recently that the majority of these crimes, which the media often depicts as kind of racist crimes, racist attacks, are often purely fake. It's the typical modus operandi of the liberal media, liberal mainstream media, and it happens all the time.